Hi everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you who've attended the martial camp here and personally savored the benefits of Yan Shou Gong. And as well, thanks to all those who attended our online course. I think it's a great honor to be able to share this valuable art with everyone so that everyone can benefit from it. I think the question that is, sort of being asked is that, okay, after I've done the online course, where do I go from here? Now, I think as I've mentioned, the online course is to get people started on Yan Shou Gong. It is the first step in their long journey of learning the internal arts, And to answer the question of where do I go next, is I think we, myself and our team, is ready to provide the support to bring you further. One of the things that we can possibly do is that we'll be conducting coaching for those of you who have already done the moves and they need, say, for example, correction to their form and their movements. That could be coaching, and this could be done online. We have our team of people ready to help you with that. Of course, a better option would be to come for the live seminars where we can actually touch hands and you'll be able to have the opportunity to feel the energy and the sort of, movements that you get, the effect of the movements that you get from Yan Shou Gong, So there will be more of these type of courses. In time, we will announce them through the Martial Man. So definitely, the online courses, the personal coaching, it can be either personal or in a group, and as well as the live seminars. And we will be organizing this both here in Southeast Asia, it may be in Malaysia, Thailand, or possibly Bali. And of course, we have our instructors in other countries as well. I'd like to introduce Lyndon. He's our chief instructor for Yan Shou Gong in Europe. He's been with me for many years, is highly skilled, and he's more than capable for conducting all sorts of courses, from beginners courses all the way up to personal coaching and also instructors courses, which we will announce later.
Okay, so I'm Lyndon Oudsten. I'm from Holland. I've been training with Master Yap since 2014, very intensively. We see each other about 3 months full-time every year. Master Yap visits Europe twice a year for 1 month, and I visit him in Asia for 1 month per year. In Europe, I'm the chief instructor, so anybody that wants to learn Yan Shou Gong can come to me. I have a nice team of instructors already in several countries, and we're expanding more and more. I'm also doing workshops together also with my assistant. My main assistant is called Gary Rutter. He's also very well capable of training people, and we want to spread this art and bring it more forwards. And therefore also we do the Yan Shou Gong, but also the 5 ancestor training. So if you have any interest, come and see us or look for me. Then we can help you get set up. I'm also invited to teach at the Shaolin Temple Europe, which is a very nice place. Usually it's sold out, so when they release anything, be quick to join because it's going quite quickly.
There's also Juan. Juan is based in Melbourne, Australia, so he's available for those who are based in Australia or Asia Pacific rather. So, and it's he will also will be joining us if we have courses here in Southeast Asia. So we have these, and I have my own team in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, based in Kuala Lumpur. Lyndon has his team of instructors, and Juan will soon have other instructors based in Melbourne. We have Jimmy. You probably recognize Jimmy from, he helped me a lot with the first Yan Shou Gong online course. He's been really helpful, and he's also given me a lot of suggestions when we were trying to create a course, find out the best format for it. He's also an excellent and a very patient teacher. I would say he was more patient than me, and those of you who've experienced Jimmy's teaching at the camp or elsewhere in other seminars would have appreciated that. So Jimmy is a very good, teacher of Yan Shou Gong. Now, the interesting thing is, I first met Jimmy, or rather we met in the first martial camp in 2019, you see. And Jimmy, although he's Malaysian, he had to come all the way to Chiang Mai to meet up, for us to meet up. And shortly after that, he started learning from me, but the learning was sort of interrupted by the COVID. So despite the shortness of time that he spent with me, right, it's like supposed to be 3 years, but actually it's more like what, 1.5? 2 years, yeah. Right? I think Jimmy has been able to increase his capabilities and his skill in Yan Shou Gong to be a teacher. Yeah, he's developed a deep enough knowledge of Yan Shou Gong to teach. So Jimmy now teaches Yan Shou Gong. He also provides for coaching, private coaching, as well as online. And he's also a healer, right? And he knows various forms of therapy and massage, and especially also energy work. Yeah. And then I'd like to reintroduce Juan here. Again, he's been very helpful in the second Yan Shou Gong online videos, right? He's been exceptionally good as a partner in the video. And Juan also is a movement specialist. He teaches the movement arts, of course, also Yan Shou Gong, and he's currently learning monkey from me. Yeah. And of course, Lyndon here has been with me for many years. He's very well versed in Yan Shou Gong, the 5 ancestors, and also in Wu Mei. So yeah, so any of the arts that is within our lineage, yeah, we have a good teacher here in Lyndon. Yeah. So here is part of our team. It's not the complete team, but yeah, just to introduce the few guys that have been helping me a lot. Here we do a simple demonstration, a few of the movements of Yan Shou Gong. The movements may look simple, but they are very sophisticated. And once you get their technique right and the details right in the movement, it does encourage and in fact generates the flow of qi and energy, you see. And we use this as a method of testing because that's to make sure that you've got the movement right and the energy is moving. And once you have done that, then you can actually use the movements actually in applications. So although we treat it more of a health exercise, but I explained earlier with Nei Gong, our tradition of Yan Shou Gong has maintained the martial arts applications as well. All right. So one of the first movement I'd like to show is this one, the opening the fan to the left and right, yeah, and then shooting out the energy. Okay. So with this, it's more about opening the Chuah, letting the energy come up, and directing that person to the side. So if Lyndon was to press down on me, both hands like this, yeah. So normally, this will be a big struggle, you see. So once I open my Chuah, and I flip this, right? So it's just that, okay? Now if I shoot the energy out, let's say we do it, yeah. And this way, yeah, this angle, right? So from here, and yeah, okay. All right, so yeah. Or if I go out, let's say for example, yeah. So see, yeah. So that will send the energy out, okay? So it's based on this simple movement, right? Okay? So, and I also like to say that in Yan Shou Gong, the techniques are easily reproducible. Does not mean that I'm the master, therefore I can do it, you see. Any of the other students with the proper practice and technique can also perform such a thing, right? So maybe Lyndon will, yeah, show it on, yeah, one.
First static. So if I don't do well, there's no way I can move one. But if I do correctly, it just will be taken. So I can static. So then people think, how can you use this for application? So let's say somebody want to punch me. Now waiting for him and I flash him, sorry my friend.
Yeah.
He will be deflected or other side. I will take him that way. So it's not just the hand, it's all the energy that's inside and boom, comes out really sharply. Yeah, and we can all do it. Once you understand, it's just a matter of letting the energy go.
So another movement, this comes from set number 3, casting the net, right? So with a situation like this, this happens when someone either grabs the elbow or the hands, you see?
Yes.
Grabs the hands, see? So normally, instead of struggling with this, no, I just do this, I step back, then I yeah. So I spin around, okay? So again, just to demonstrate, so here, instead of fighting, I step back, I root, I direct my energy to the side, I spin it around, right? Yeah. And back here, right? Okay? So again, to show that it is reproducible, yeah.
Yeah.
So if I do it wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
See, cannot come out. So again.
Good. Okay. This other move is from the last of the sixth of the Yan Shou Gong movements, which basically does this down, right? Yeah. So we just do the crane move. Now the idea here is, if he grabs hold of my hand, right? Yeah, support this. Yeah, do it this way. Yeah, then you don't hurt you. So normally it's impossible. I can put my whole weight. I'm not going to press him down, you see? But once I align my structure, right, and it goes down, right, then I would open and go, right? Yeah, boom. Okay, so it's about how you can generate energy by raising it from the ground. Okay? Again, you see. So if I were to just, no way it will go down, you know. So yeah, see. So just down, okay? Yeah. And again, yeah, you guys, yeah. Yes. Remember? Shoulder, elbow. I cannot.
You do it to me?
Oh. Yeah. And how would you use it in application, right? So this will be, basically is this. So you throw a punch at me.
Yes.
See? It's here. Right. So it's the heaviness of the sink. It's there. Here I'd like to introduce one of our other instructors that is based in Kuala Lumpur. This is Jason Chan. He's also been practicing Yan Shou Gong and 5 ancestors, and he's capable of teaching both of these arts. And if anyone would like to come to Kuala Lumpur for more intensive lessons or courses, he's also one of the instructors that you can call upon, right? And he also manages the Facebook page for Yan Shou Gong. Okay, so here we'll show a few demos, okay, on the Yan Shou Gong itself. So one of the first one will be from this is the 4th form, right? So if Jason was to grab me, let's say from the top, let's say, right? So rather than fight, so this is from this, see, run, so cut down, yeah, right? The other one is this movement, right, from here, yeah. So this will be up, see, yeah, down, see, yeah. Okay, so that's, and I think the third one is, a lot of people think that the 6th one, where you wave the hands around, is pure exercise, but it's not, you see. So if you was to hold my hand, right, I want to open this, and so I would do one side, I won't flip both arms, you see, but it's okay. So you hold both, I go, so this, you see, this circle will put him down, right, yeah. Or the other way is, once I open this, I can do a small circle, I don't need to go all the way back. I do this, and see, this is a wrist lock, yeah. So I press down,
Okay.
yeah, okay, yeah. So just to show that Jason is also capable of executing these moves, I'd like to call upon, Lyndon to help out.
Grab my hand. Right. So it's either on, up, right, or another one is down. Right. Okay. Next one is you grab my hand. One hand will do. Right. So if I
Do this.
open. Right.
Number 6.
Right. Yep. Thank you very much.
I think the ideal, well, people who would be interested like, in what we have to offer would be those who already taken the online course. I think, as you know, although we've made great efforts to make the online course as comprehensive, as detailed as possible, it's not possible to pick up everything from the video. Yeah, so definitely there may be questions, and there may be, uncertainty about how you conduct a certain move. We are more than willing to be able to explain those details in the online sessions, right? So that's one category of people. The other category of people would be those who have done the Yan Shou Gong, have already attended some of the seminars, and would still like to go further. Then, of course, we have more seminars being lined up, which will take them deeper into their art. I think what we are trying to focus here is to go deep, to be able to dig into the internal learnings of the art, rather than try to focus on learning many forms, right? Because the real skill development comes from going deep into the art. And of course, practice is the key fundamental here, because with certain amount of practice behind you, then you'll be able to comprehend these courses better. And I think you'll also be able to write, or rather ask the right questions and proper questions, so to speak. That would give you the better answers. As for beginners, I think what we'll sort of advise is that you can either come to some of the courses where we'll do an introduction to Yan Shou Gong, but the better option will be to sign up for the online course and then come to the live seminar, because when you've done that, you have the proper foundation from learning from the online courses. You already know the forms. So when you come to the seminar, we can actually work on the details, and you derive much greater benefits from it, you see. We have conducted one such course last year in Amsterdam. We'll be conducting one more when I'm in Europe this year. And I think the people who have attended that, all of them have done the full first six sets of Yan Shou Gong. They really found it so useful. I've got students who come and say, wow, I didn't know there was so much. I thought I knew Yan Shou Gong, but now after attending the seminar, I now realize how much deeper and how much further it goes, you see. So I think we will want to continue that format, right? So I would advise for beginners, it's better to go to the online course, so that when you come to the seminar, we don't have to spend time teaching you the form. We can actually dig right into the purpose of the movements behind the forms itself. And that way, then you really derive the benefits. You'll be able to feel the movement of the energy, the strings, as we call it, and so on, you see. But without understanding the form, we have to lay the foundation by teaching the form first before we can go into that, you see. But you've done the form online, then when we do the seminar, then you're taking 2 steps forward, and that gives you much better benefit. And for us as teachers, instructors, we can then go deeper into the art. Yeah, thank you.
TheMarshallMan.com